If you're an immigrant, a new immigrant, an aspiring immigrant, a settled immigrant, or you're even planning on moving here to Canada, then this video is for you. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Now, in today's video, I will be talking about the reasons why immigrants should have a side hustle. So as an immigrant myself, I think it is really, really important to have a side hustle. Now, let's talk about why did you choose to move here to Canada, or even if you're in the States or the UK. What is the reason for leaving for leaving my sweet, sweet Jamaica, that beach, that sunshine, that sun, and that good Jamaican food and good Jamaican vibes, and all that goodness that Jamaica has to offer? For you, what is your why for leaving your country to move here to Canada? For me, for example, I wanted freedom, I wanted independence, I wanted more opportunity for my child at the time when I moved here as a single mom, and I wanted options. So with that said, when we come here to Canada and we see that, Canada is really not as smooth sailing as it is market advertised to be as a first world country, right? It is hard, especially for immigrants. It can be a struggle. It is a transitional process as you're transitioning, learning your way to a new culture, new vibes, new everything, right? So with that said, you're leaving behind your family, your friends, your support, your backative, and everything to start a new life all over here in Canada. So one of the main reasons why you would need a side hustle, or why I would recommend for you to have a side hustle, is to create another income stream. With side hustle, you can monetize, give skills and your expertise, monetizing that, creating another stream of income, which will take you, or which will contribute to your financial freedom journey, right? So I know your goal might be living a more comfortable life than you were living in your home country. You want to be so financially independent so you can travel back home as often as you like. You want to be so financially independent so that you can help your family and friends back home. You want to be so financially independent so that you can work, you can create your own schedule, you can be your own boss, you can retire early, and all those good stuff. So to get started on this financial freedom journey, then it is recommended to have multiple streams of income. And starting a side hustle is an additional stream of income along with your full-time job. So that is the first reason, an extra stream of income. Number two, as I just mentioned, it is the journey of taking you to your financial freedom or independence journey, which is the end result, which is the plan. That is your goal, right? Your end goal, your end result. So it is beginning there, adding one cocoa full basket, which will take you along starting that financial freedom journey. Number three is to acquire extra saving. So say you land here and your goal is to buy a house in the next 5 years. Now creating a side hustle can contribute and save towards that down payment so you can acquire your dream home, right? I'm a realtor, so I know I've seen people, they want to start their real estate journey, but they don't have enough money. They don't have that down payment ready. So starting a side hustle, you can put that extra money down to say, this is the money that I'm going to use to invest in my first house, or even your second house as a real estate investment. So it's saving for that, right? Remember, you are here away from your support, your family and friends, and you need to have enough money so that if there's an emergency, if there's something, then you don't, because there's nobody, you have no sister, no brother, no uncle, no parents, right? To say, okay, you're short on your rent, you need a car payment, you need to pay daycare for the kids, you need to buy grocery. You don't have that here in Canada. I can recall the other day, I think a few months ago, I had an experience where I had multiple debts. I had to go visit Jamaica. I had to visit a family in the US, and it was on and on and on. So I was talking to a coworker and I was saying, I have to travel again, right? And she was like, oh yeah, that's why you have so many side hustles. And I was like, yes, that's right. I have multiple side hustles because I'm an immigrant here and I have nobody else to rely on to help me out financially when I need that extra money to visit family, to go support a friend whenever there's a funeral, to help out a family back home, to pay for my parents to come and visit, right? So these are just examples and situations that you might end up in being an immigrant, living here in Canada, or even when you move here to Canada, right? And by the way, have you yet subscribed to this channel? If no, why not have you join this thriving community? Please, I would invite you to go and hit the subscription button right now. While you're at it, please hit the notification bell also so you'll be notified when my next video drops. Next reason why is the convenience of having a side hustle, working from home, doing an extra thing on the side from home rather than picking up a second job. You might move here as a single mom and you don't have the support. Again, as I said, you know that support is very important. I keep referring to that. And you don't have the support. You're working a 9-to-5 job while the kids are in school, right? And you cannot afford that second job where you'll be working on weekends or working night shift to go out to leave your house. Rather, you can create another income stream right from the comfort of your home. And I'm going to share with you in my next video of how I created several different side hustles while I'm working full-time here in Canada as an immigrant myself and as a full-time registered nurse. So that's another reason, not being able to pick up another job. So you do your side hustle at your own convenience, at your own leisure, on your own clock, clocking in, clocking out. And you might be wondering what type of side hustles you can start. I created a whole playlist for you. You can go and check it out after this video of different ideas of side hustles that you can start right now from the comfort of your home. Now, the next reason is to try out to see if this side hustle that you picked up, if you are enjoying it, if it will be a lucrative investment for you to now level up to starting a business, taking the side hustle, moving from side hustle to more business, right? Which will be more beneficial, especially when it comes down to income tax time, right? So it is trying out different things. Say, for example, you're multi-passionate, multi-skilled, and you don't know really what business venture you want to start. Starting side hustles, rather, is a perfect way of trying out different things, getting your foot wet before you venture off and launching it out into a business. So it gives you that opportunity to experiment. Are you liking this? If this makes sense, any sense to you right now, let me know in the comment. Makes sense, right? Now, the last reason that I would recommend why you need a side hustle is for your own mental health, that peace, that fulfillment that comes on with doing something that you're really passionate about and that you're really excited about. Now, for example, me working as a full-time nurse throughout the pandemic when we had COVID, instead of picking up another job where, nursing is stress, can be mentally and physically stressful, I had a side hustle where I started a t-shirt business working from home. And that side hustle gave me so much level of fulfillment. I looked forward to coming home in the evenings and working on those shirts, right? It was a form of stress relief. So it was a hobby, which was a side hustle, which was taking in an extra stream of income. So think about what are the things that really lights you up, because when you come to this country, especially in the winter times, man, I did a video about how immigrants, we get so depressed, especially through the winter season. You can check it out. I'll link it in the description below for you to see after watching this one. So it's giving you something to relax, something to look forward to. and something to occupy your time rather than, especially in the first stage of moving, of relocating. It is mentally challenging. Trust me, it is mentally challenging. So that's it. Those are the reasons why I would recommend for you to have a side hustle as an immigrant. Let me know what reason you think you need to have a side hustle. Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye for now.